progress report says we are at stage 3, paragraph page 183. And our last headword was ashtray, New York type of lesson. Okay,
Okay.
so let's start with revision. Ready? Here we
Yes,
go.
I'm ready.
Do you go to bed at the same time every night? Do you go to bed at the same time every night? No,
No,
I
I
don't
don't
go
go to bed
at the
at the
same
same time every
every night.
night.
I go to bed
I go to
at
bed
different
at
times.
different times.
Where does everybody in the world have enough food to eat? Does everybody in the world have enough food to eat? No,
No,
not
not
everybody in the
everybody in the
world
world
has enough
has
food
enough food
to
to
eat.
eat.
Very good. Is everything in your room the same color? Is everything in your room the same color? No,
No,
not
not
everything
everything
in
in
his
this room
is
is
the
the
same
same
color.
color.
Some things are
Some,
red
some things are red
and some
and some
things
things
are
are
blue,
blue,
green,
green, and
etc. Very good. Does it snow everywhere in the world? Does it snow everywhere in the world? No, it
no, it
doesn't snow
doesn't everywhere
everywhere.
in the world.
Remember, it doesn't
Summer
snow everywhere in the
doesn't
world.
snow everywhere
In the
in the
world,
world.
in some places it
In some
does.
places,
It
it
does,
does,
and in some
and
places
in some
it
places,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
Very good. Is it raining outside now? Is it raining outside now? Yes or no?
No,
It
no,
isn't
it doesn't.
raining
No, it isn't raining
outside now.
outside now.
Very good. Do you like walking in the rain? Do you like walking in the rain? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
like
like
walking in the
walking
rain.
in the rain.
Very good. When it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it
When
rains,
it
we
rains,
cover
we
our
cover
heads
our
with a
heads
hat
with
or
a hat
an
or
umbrella.
umbrella.
Very good. Does Thursday always follow Wednesday? Does Thursday always follow Wednesday? Yes,
Yes,
Thursday
Thursday
always follows
always
Wednesday.
always follows Wednesday.
Very good. Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Yes,
Yes,
Christmas is
Christmas is
always on the
always on the
25th of
25th
December.
of December.
Very good. Must we always open our mouths when we want to eat? Must we always open our mouths when we want to eat? Yes, we must
Yes, we
always
must
open
always
our
open
mouths
our mouths
when we
when
want
we
to
want
eat.
to eat.
Very good. Okay, next. Do you always reply to letters you receive? Do you always reply to letters you receive? Yes or no?
No,
I don't
I don't
always
always
reply to
reply to
letters I
letters
receive.
I receive.
Very good. Is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Yes or no?
No,
The
it
weather.
isn't.
The
The
weather
weather
isn't nicer today
isn't nicer today
than
than
yesterday.
yesterday.
It's worse.
It's worse.
Very good. Which is the nicest part of your town? Which is the nicest part of your town?
A big park
Is the
is
nicest
the
part
nicest
of my
part
town.
of my town.
Very good. Are you always nice to other people? Are you always nice to other people? Yes or no?
No,
I'm
I'm
not.
not
Oh,
always nice to other people.
very good. Okay, next. What's the past tense of I am, you are, he is, etc.? What's the past tense of I am, you are, he is, etc.? The past
The
tense of
past
I
tense
am is I
um
was.
I am is I was.
You are is you
You
were.
are is you
He
were. He
is he
is
was.
he
He
was.
is she
He
was.
is she is she was.
It is it
It
was.
it
We
was.
are is we were.
We are is we are.
We were.
We were.
You are is you were.
You are is you were.
And they are is they were.
And they are is they were.
Very good. Was I here 2 weeks ago? Was I here 2 weeks ago? Yes,
Yes,
you were
you were
here
here two
two
weeks
weeks
ago.
ago. Were you here 2 weeks ago? Were you here 2 weeks ago? Yes,
Yes,
I was
I was
here.
here two weeks 2 weeks ago.
Very good. Where were you at this time yesterday? Where were you at this time yesterday? I was
I was here
at this
at
time
this time
yesterday.
yesterday.
Were we in this room last week? Were we in this room last week? Yes, we
Yes,
were
we
in
were
this room
in this room
last week.
last week.
Very good. Were they here 2 lessons ago? Were they here 2 lessons ago? Yes, they
Yes,
were
they were
here.
here
Two lessons
two
ago.
lessons ago.
Very good. Okay, what's the difference between a road and a street? What's the difference between a road and a street? The difference
The
between
difference
a road
between a
and a
road
street
and
is that
a street is that
a road is
a
generally
road
in the
is
country
generally in
and
the country
connects two
and
towns.
connects
Two
two
towns,
towns,
whereas a street
whereas a
is in a
street
town
is in a
and
town
generally has shops
and
in it.
generally has shops in it.
Wait, do you live in a road or a street? Do you live in a road or a street? I live in
Yes,
a.
I live in a street.
Very good. Okay, next. Oh, let's check if it's. Oh, here we go. What's this? What's this? It's a line.
It's a line.
Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Yes, there
Yes,
are
there
a
are a
lot
lot
of
of
lines
lines
on an old.
on an old
Per-
person's face.
Very good. Okay, is this a crooked line? Is this a crooked line? No, it
No,
isn't.
it isn't a crooked line.
It's a.
It's straight line.
Very good.
It's a
Okay,
straight.
it's a. It's a straight line.
It's a straight line.
Very good. Is the road between New York and California straight? Is the road between New York and California straight? No, the road
No,
between New
the
York
road
and
between New
California
York and
isn't
California
straight.
isn't straight.
It's
It's
crooked.
crooked.
Very good. After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? No.
No,
After
after
drinking a
drinking a
bottle of
bottle of wine, a
whiskey,
whiskey,
people can't walk
people
in
can't
a
walk
straight
in a
line.
straight
They
line.
walk in a
They
crooked
walk
line.
in a crooked line.
Yeah, I don't think they can stand one bottle of whiskey. Very good. Is ABC Street crooked? Is ABC Street crooked? No.
No,
ABC
ABC
Street
Street
isn't
isn't a
crooked.
cricket.
It's straight.
Straight.
Very good. Does the sun always shine? Does the sun always shine? No, the
No,
sun
the sun
doesn't.
doesn't always shine.
Sometimes it
Sometimes
shines.
shines,
And
and
sometimes the
sometimes the
sky is
sky
covered
is covered
with.
with clouds.
Very good. Is it always hot in France? Is it always hot in France? No, it
No,
isn't
it isn't
always hot in
always
France.
hot in France.
Sometimes it's hot
Sometimes
and
it's hot,
sometimes it's
and
cold.
sometimes it's cold.
Very good. Is Easter always in March? Is Easter always in March? No,
No,
Easter isn't
Easter
always
isn't
in March.
always in March.
Sometimes it's in
Sometimes it's
March and
in March,
sometimes
and
it's in
sometimes it's
April.
in April.
Do you always get up at the same time every morning? Do you always get up at the same time every morning? No, I
No,
don't
I don't
always
get
get
up.
up. I
uh,
don't
I
always
don't always get
get up
up
at the same
at the
time
same
every
time
morning.
every morning.
Sometimes I get up
Sometimes
early
I get up
and
early, and
sometimes I get
sometimes
up
I get up late.
very good. Does the government of your country make the laws of the country? Does the government of your country make the laws of the country? Yes,
Yes,
the
the
government
government
of
of
my country
my
makes the
country
laws of
makes
the
the
country.
laws of the country.
Very good. On which side of your body is your heart? On which side of your body is your heart? My heart
My
is
heart
on the
is
left side
on the left
of
side
my
of
body.
my body.
Very good. What's the difference between the word quick and quickly? What's the difference between the words quick and quickly? The difference
The
between
difference
the
between the
words
word
quick and
quick
quickly
and
is
quickly
that
is
quick
that
is
a
an
quick
adjective,
is an adjective,
whereas quickly
whereas
is an
quickly
adverb.
is an adverb.
Very good. Give me an example of the difference. Give me an example of the difference, please. He is
He's
a
a
quick
quick
writer.
writer.
He writes quickly.
But he writes quickly.
Very good. Do you speak English quickly? Do you speak English quickly? No, I
No,
don't
I
speak
don't
English
speak
quickly,
English
but
quickly.
I speak it
I speak
quickly enough.
it quickly enough.
Very good. Do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? Do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? No,
No,
people don't
people
generally
don't
walk slowly
generally walk slowly.
when the
The
weather
way
is cold.
when the weather is
They
cold,
walk quickly.
they walk quickly.
Can you text as quickly as you can speak? Can you text as quickly as you can speak? No, I can't
No, you
text
can't
as
text
quickly as I
as
can speak.
quickly as I can
I
speak.
text more
I
slowly
text more
than I
slowly than
speak.
I speak.
Very good. What's the opposite of deep? What's the opposite of deep? The
The
opposite of
opposite
deep
of
is
deep
shallow.
is shallow.
Is the river Thames deeper than the Mediterranean Sea? Is the river Thames deeper than the Mediterranean Sea? No, the
No,
river
the
Thames
river Thames
isn't
is
deeper than
deeper
the.
than the Mediterranean Sea.
It's
It's
shallower than
shallower
the.
than the Mediterranean Sea.
Where do people study subjects deeply at university? Do people study subjects deeply at university? Yes.
Yes,
People
people
study subjects
study
deeply,
studies subject
deeply
deeply at
at.
university.
Very good. Do you smoke? Do you smoke? Yes or no?
No, I
I
don't
don't
smoke.
smoke. Which person in your family smokes the most? Which person in your family smoke the most? Nobody in my
Nobody
family
is a,
smokes.
in my family is smoke the most.
One more. One more. Nobody in my
Nobody
family smokes.
in my family smokes.
Very good. When people smoke, where do they put the ash? When people smoke, where do they put the ash? When people smoke,
When people
they put
smokes,
the ash
they put
in
the
an
ash in
ashtray.
ashtray.
In an ashtray.
In an ashtray.
Very good. And that's the end of our revision. Let's have new work. Okay, so let's start new work. Okay, repeat. Wait.
Wait.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word wait is a verb. For example, if you arrive too early at the station, you must wait for the train. If you arrive at the school 10 minutes too early, you must wait 10 minutes for the lesson to begin. Okay, so let's practice. If you arrive too early at the station, what must you do? If you arrive too early at the station, what must you do? If I arrive
If
too
I
early at
arrive
the station,
too early at the
I
station,
must wait
I
for the
must
train.
wait for the train.
Do you like waiting? Do you like waiting? Yes or no?
No,
I
I don't
don't.
like waiting.
I dislike waiting.
I dislike waiting.
Very good. If you arrive here at the school 10 minutes too early, how long must you wait for the lesson to begin? If you arrive here at the school 10 minutes too early, how long must you wait for the lesson to begin? If I
If
arrive
I
here
arrive
at the
here
school
at
10
the
minutes
school
too
10
early,
minutes too
I
early,
must wait 10
I
minutes
must wait 10
for the
minutes
lesson to begin.
for the lesson to begin.
Okay, is it pleasant to wait for somebody in the rain? Is it pleasant to wait for somebody in the rain? No, it isn't
No,
pleasant to
it
wait
isn't
for
pleasant to
somebody in the rain.
wait somebody in rain.
For somebody in the rain.
Uh, for somebody in the rain.
It's unpleasant.
It's
Very
unpleasant.
good. One more. No, it isn't
No,
pleasant to
it
wait.
isn't pleasant
To wait for
to
somebody
wait for
in the
somebody
rain.
in
It's
the rain.
unpleasant.
It's unpleasant.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Ever.
Ever,
Never.
never.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word ever and never are adverbs. The word ever is positive and also used in questions. Ever positive, used in question. Whilst the word never is negative. Okay, let's practice. What's the difference between the words ever and never? What's the difference between the words ever and never? The difference
The
between
difference
the
between
words ever
the
and
word
never
ever
is
and
that
never
the
is
word
that
ever
the
is
word
positive
ever
and
is positive
is generally
and
used
is generally used
in questions,
in
whilst
questions,
the word never
whilst the word
is
never
negative.
is negative.
Very good. Does it ever snow in the south of Italy in summer? Does it ever snow in the south of Italy in summer? No, it
No,
never
it
snows
never
in the
snow
south of
in
Italy
the south of Italy
in summer.
in summer.
Very good. Do you ever come here on Sunday? Do you ever come here on Sunday? No, I
No,
never
I
come
never
here
come
on
here
Sunday.
on Sunday.
Does the sun ever shine during the night? Does the sun ever shine during the night? No, the
No,
sun
the
never
sun
shines
never shines
during the night.
during the night.
Is Christmas ever on the 21st of December? Is Christmas ever on the 21st of December? No,
No,
Christmas is
Christmas
never
is
on the
never on
21st
the 21st
of December.
of December.
It's always on the
It's
25th
always on the
of
25th of
December.
December.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Square,
Square,
circle.
circle.
Very good. Square and circle are nouns. Okay, so they are nouns. So this is called the square, the shape of a square. This is the square. This is a circle. Okay, so let's practice. What's this? What's this? It's a
It's a
square.
square.
Very good. What's this? What's this? It's
It's
a
a circle.
circle. Very good. Okay, next. Repeat. Square.
Square.
Round.
Round.
Very good. Okay, listen. Square and round are adjectives also. Okay, so the square, if you describe a square is square. Okay, while a circle is round. Okay, a square is square, a circle is round. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's practice. Is the face of my watch square? Is the face of my watch square? No, the
No, the
face of
face of
your
your
watch
watch
isn't square.
isn't a square,
It's
it's round.
very good. Okay, how many pictures are there round these walls? How many pictures are there round these walls? There are
There
two
are
pictures
two
round
pictures
those walls.
in those walls.
Round those walls. Very good. Okay. Does she walk round the classroom during the lesson? Does she walk round the classroom during the lesson? No, she
No,
doesn't
she
walk
doesn't
round
walk round
the classroom
during
during the
the
lesson.
classroom during the lesson.
She sits on her chair.
She sits
On
on the
her
chair.
chair. Very good. So we can say she doesn't walk around or she doesn't walk round. Okay, it's the same. Okay, next repeat. Shake,
Shape,
nod,
mat,
nod,
nut,
nod. Nod, nod like nod, nod. Okay, listen. Shake is a verb. It means to move something quickly. For example, I'm shaking my pen. Another example is I don't always shake hands with my friends every time I see them. We shake our heads when we say no, and we nudge our heads when we say yes. Okay, so let's practice. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
you are
shaking
shaking your
your
pen.
pen. Very good. Do you always shake hands with your friends every time you see them? Do you always shake hands with your friends every time you see them? No, I
No,
don't
I
always
don't
shake
uh,
hands. I don't
always
always
shake hands
with my friends
with
every
my
time
friends
I see them.
every time I see them.
Very good. Next, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're nodding
You
your
are
head.
nodding your head.
Very good. Do we nod our heads when we say no? Do we nod our heads when we say no? No, we
No,
don't nod
we
our
don't nod
heads
our
when we
head
say no.
when we say
We
no.
shake our
We
heads
shake our head
when we say
when,
no.
when we say no.
Very good. Next, repeat direct.
Zerak,
One more. Direct.
zerak,
Well, there we go. Direct.
direct,
Very good. Directly.
directory,
Method.
method.
It is cold.
It is called
Think.
think.
Very good. Okay, listen. Okay, let me check this first. Okay, here we go. Listen. This direct method we are using for learning English is called the Callan Method. By this method, students think and speak directly in the new language without first translating. Okay, so let's practice. What do we call this direct method we are using for learning English? What do we call this direct method we are using for learning English? We call this direct method. We call this direct method. Hello?
You know.
Okay, let's continue. One more. What do we
Okay.
call this direct method we are using for learning English? What do we call this direct method we are using for learning English? We call
We
this
call
direct
the
method
this direct
we
method
are using for learning
we are
English.
using
For
learning
learning
English,
English, the Callan method.
the Callan method.
Very good. By this method, do students translate before speaking? By this method, do students translate before speaking? No. By
No,
this method, students
by
don't
this method, students don't
translate before
translate
speaking.
before speaking.
They think and speak
They think and
directly
speak
in the new language
directly in the new language.
Very good. Next, repeat more or less.
More or less.
Very good. Okay, listen. Instead of saying it's about time to go home, we can say it's more or less time to go home. Another example, the countries of Europe are more or less friends today. Let's practice. Is it more or less time to go to bed? Is it more or less time to go to bed? Yes or no?
Yes,
It's more or less time
it's more or less time.
to go to
I
bed.
go to bed.
Very good. Are the countries of Europe more or less friends today? Are the countries of Europe more or less friends today? Yes or no?
Yes,
The countries
uh,
of
the
Europe
countries of
are more
Europe
or less
are more or
friends
less
today.
friends today.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Okay,
Very good. So our reading is at stage two, paragraph page 125. Okay, and our last headword was opposite. Okay, so
opposite.
let's start with work, rest, most people.
Okay, work, rest, most people. Do most people rest from Monday to Friday? No, most people don't rest from Monday to Friday. They work. Do you think most people hmm? Do you think most people like working? No, I don't think most people like working.